Good morning, everyone. Afternoon. We appreciate you taking your time on this Thursday to learn more about our announcements with the Stratus Cloud Alliance and our monthly CSP meeting. We're going to be covering a lot of content today. We're going to be diving into building business plans. We're going to be jumping into Microsoft incentives. We're going to be sharing some great marketing tools that help you excel and exceed in this ever-changing business. To get started, I wanted to kind of start with a conceptual idea. Many of our SCA partners are Dynamics partners. We'll be honest about it, and there's a big shift in what's happening in the market today. Profiting in the CSP world, you're going to have to go all in. You're going to have a strategy for D365. You're going to have a strategy for Office 365 and Azure. Fortunately, many of you are in the position where you have a client base to work with and capture revenue opportunities through there. Today on this presentation, we're going to be covering tactics and strategies to help build out your strategy and capturing this revenue opportunity. This image out here basically says, look, you got some in D, you got some in O, you got some in Azure. We're going to bring it all together and how you can execute some powerful marketing campaigns and building your business to drive CSP revenue. So our agenda today, it's pretty jam-packed. We're going to cover the FY19 Indirect CSP incentives provided by Microsoft. We're going to be sharing some updates regarding our SCA partner resources. We have a little exercise and a template that you can use to help target the CSP opportunity. Then we're going to dig down into our 90-day marketing enablement plan. And then we're going to share with you a great new tool called Odo for marketing for Office 365 and Azure. And this tool's being enhanced. And September 5th, there's going to be even more great, wonderful content to help target BC. Also, we have developed a campaign in the box for you for Business Central to start executing with your new client opportunities. All this information is available through Yammer, and we're going to go ahead and jump into a few of these things. So just recently, Microsoft announced their FY partner incentives for FY19 to help grow partner CSP businesses. These are the eligibility requirements that you'll need in order to qualify. We're going to jump into there, and I'm also going to provide you access to a 16-page PDF that you need to review to see if this applies to your business. It's kind of a big deal. It really allows you to generate more profit from these relationships and helping you grow your business. So when we look at the partner status, attain one of the defined MPN competencies. These are the competencies that you'll need to review or try to get qualified for. We're going to jump into a few websites here to help share this information. So if you need help navigating to the competency pages for Microsoft, this page here has all the different ones that are available. And just for quick navigation, let's just take a look at business applications, and maybe let's look at either ERP resource planning, or let's check out the customer relationship management piece. From here, you'll be able to click on the competencies details. When this loads, you'll see the benefits that you get. And then right here, there's a tab that actually goes through the actual requirements that you'll need to do and what is required. So based on your business and what you're trying to accomplish, you'll see the different programs that are available. And it's highly recommended if you're able to qualify for these programs, it will substantially enhance your profitability with the new CSP world. The benefits that partners receive: an additional 8% on the core Office 365 offerings, an additional 8% on all other CSP products. Those include CRM Online, Dynamics Cloud offerings, and Azure. So these are massive incentives. They'll help drive additional revenue and profitability for your business in taking on these programs. To access the PDF, I wanted to kind of jump into our next section of the webinar, which is more about SCA resources. So to do that, we manage a lot of our partner communications and information through our Yammer site. When we go to our Yammer site, we just did a quick post, and there's actually a link here that it'd be great if everyone could kind of fill out, because we're taking a survey on if our partners do qualify for these promotions, as we're trying to build out additional programs out there to help drive profitability for your business. I just added the form that I hope that you guys can respond in through a survey poll, and we're going to take this information and try to develop additional programs to help make you guys more successful. Now within here, on our Yammer site, I want to make sure everyone on your team who is involved with the Stratus Cloud Alliance can participate. We do a lot of great announcements on here. For example, it may seem on Tuesday we put out the calendar invite here so that people could download this and be part of the program. Additionally, here's the 16-page PDF, the T's and C's and everything that's required for the partner incentives, and that's really important. Last month, we talked about many of the great functionalities in Office 365 and capturing additional business value with your customers. We've updated a lot of the resources and the information on the right-hand side of this page so that you can engage with our team in the most effective and efficient manner to date. One thing I do hope that partners can do, we want to know what opportunities are in your pipeline, and we hope that you can engage on here and let us know what's in your pipeline. So if you can take a minute, please visit the Yammer site and let us know what opportunities you're working, and let us know if we can help support you. Next, we have our D365 qualification. If you need assistance from our direct sales team to close opportunities that you don't necessarily have the sales resources to pursue, reach out to us. We're here to help you win and succeed and help drive some revenue your way. That goes to our inside sales team, and you'll be matched up with one of our account executives should those opportunities qualify for pre-sales resources. Next, Chris Massey and team on the O365 side. If you guys don't have an Office 365 practice, but there is great revenue opportunity there with your current base, submit this form. It goes to our team, and we'll get engaged with you to pursue those opportunities quickly. Burr Burry has done a couple Azure presentations on these monthly calls. If you fill out the form on our SCA Azure qualification, that will get us engaged and helping you close those opportunities. Again, this Azure Site Recovery and Backup is a great service for Dynamics ERP partners to ensure that there is business continuity with your clients and reduced risk of losing data. We also have our private cloud quotes, and then also if you need to engage our professional services team, submit this form and you can get engaged with our team for subcontracting requests. We've also put out a few other tools on here and reorganized this. So if you need access to our support portal, there you go. If you need access to Stratus Success, it's all right here. Again, we want to make sure that we're using this portal efficiently and effectively. And if you're the only person in your organization part of this group, please click here and add team members to Yammer. It sends a notification to us, and we'll go ahead and add additional team members to the site so that we can be a team and win together. We also added our designating support contacts at your organization. We pick the people, we put them in during onboarding. Now this is a standard process to get the right support contact, so that it sends a message to our support team so that you can log tickets on behalf of your organization. We are releasing marketing campaigns today. If you want to request these campaigns, I actually want you guys to click and submit these forms so we know who is engaged, so that we can help support you in the best possible manner in order to help you succeed. And then also we had a few other things on here. Merchants, if you want to request new offers, go here. And if you work with a lot of ISVs that will help you be successful in transitioning to the cloud, request ISV partner to join SCA. This will go off to our ISC partner manager, Tim Holstein. So,
hey Jeff.
Yes, sir.
There was a question in regards to the competency, and if basically there's a specific competency that's required, or will any competency qualify, them for, those incentives that you just mentioned?
Great question. So through this document, you'll get all the information that you need. There were a list of specific categories of solution sets that you can become silver or gold certified. I'm going to let Microsoft best explain what is available through their program. So I encourage you to download this document and give it a good read. There are specific ones that you need to get. So you probably need to qualify. There's also additional steps within this document. It's not magic. You don't just automatically, hey, I'm silver or gold certified and get this. You actually have to engage with Microsoft to get this. So there are additional steps that partners need to take. Excellent. Thank you for the question. All right. So that was a good flow. Let me go back and get back to the presentation. So we just kind of covered the survey. We put in the results. Within here, you can see the partner survey. We really would like to know where you guys stand. It's really important that we have this information so we can set the best programs for you. The next thing that we're going to jump into is, so you've all seen the resources. The next part of our presentation is targeting your CSP opportunities. Now, this is a V1 template that we're working on. I've published this to the Yammer site, and we'll make an announcement through a post, but through the Yammer site, you can pull down this document. On the files, the SCA Yammer tool, campaign tool is here available. So when you click on here, you can download the file, and it's an exercise that you should use in order to help target your specific customers and finding your revenue path. Everyone should have access to this, and you should be able to work with it. Many of our partners, they do have, a fair number of customers. You may want to get your target customers, put in this information. This is your spreadsheet. I'd like to follow up with you guys on additional follow-up calls and work with these lists and help you discover the opportunity. But the rest of the content on this call today will help guide you in those directions to help make the best use of your time in trying to grow the business. One thing that's important, I think a very important piece of the whole CSP model is getting your customers to accept the mutual CSP link so that you have visibility into their accounts. There's interesting programs that I'll share with you. You could position this as a free cloud assessment in the changing world. I'll go ahead and share that information here shortly. Just to give you a few examples on this spreadsheet, I wanted to kind of walk through. I have this set up based at the partner level margins because most of our partners are in that realm. On here, if you change these numbers, it will tell you where to focus. So let's say you've got a couple, this example, you got a 20 user finance and operations deal, right? You set the pricing for it here. It's $190 per seat. It takes the calculation. It gives you the annualized revenue. And then down here on the right side, it gives you the cumulative annualized revenue. So if you have your portfolio of customers, let's say there's 20, you can have a simple pro forma revenue model built out for you. Each one of these would be specific. In this example on number 2, let's say there's a 10 user BC deal at the $70 price. They've got 25 CRM users at the $95 price. They've got 100 seats of Office 365, and they've got an Azure subscription, which is based on consumption. This number here is the Azure consumption number, and we got the calculations in here. Now, going back to the Microsoft partner incentives, if you qualify, there is additional revenue opportunities there, and you may want to adjust this model to include those in your projections. If you guys have questions about this, I'm happy to jump on a call, help work with you on this and developing the program. All right, got a lot going on in this presentation. The next thing that we're going to cover on the call is our 90-day marketing enablement plan. This is really important for you to take a look at your business. And we've broken this out into 5 different categories. And then we break this down into 30 and 60 and 90-day thresholds. This is an exercise that you should all complete. And this deck will be made available so that you can pull down this information. We'll get the Excel documents available for you so that you can begin the exercise. There's 5 points on here that we work on. One is the strategy. Next is your digital presence, your inbound traffic strategy, your outbound strategy, and lead conversion. So if you haven't done this exercise yet, here's the 30-day plan and broken down into different pieces. We're going to provide the Excel documents so that you can work through these to answer these own questions. These are exercises that you need to define for your business and your organization. After we go through the 30, 60, and 90-day action plan, we're going to jump into the specific marketing campaigns for Office, Azure, Business Central, and then just a simple CTA for the CRM portion if you guys need help on the delivery of CRM. So on here on the strategy side, you need to make sure you got some resources here or define your marketing team. You know, this is important to make sure that you've got people committed to being successful in the CSP area. Next, you need to make sure you can define what makes you different. What makes you stand out? You know, the big revenue opportunities for partners is having some type of industry specialization. You know, we've hammered this down a few times, but basically, I met someone who actually just bought a driving school, right? Who thinks about driving schools? And like every other person in sales, I ask questions. I'm like, oh, so what ERP system are you using, or what accounting platform are you using? And he says, oh, I use this one vendor. He supports 300 driving schools. I'm just one of his customers. It's an interesting scenario, right? They're not running this on Dynamics. But if you wanted to build an industry-specific solution to help business owners of driving schools, the only reason why they go with this kind of legacy system is because they have everything that they need for getting new drivers on the road. You know, they submit the permits, they submit this, they do that, they work with the states, they work with the governments. You know, if you can bring that kind of specialization to your customers, you're going to be providing real value to them. And if you can get 300 customers going down that path, you're going to be profitable. You're going to be able to do all the pre-configurations that you can do, charge for your services, and get that additional revenues from the IP. That's where the money is. So you need to figure out what makes you different and position yourself that way. The digital presence, you know, we live in a digital world. You got to have a good website, and you got to make it connected. You got to make your social media streams live and active. If you don't have these pieces in place today, this is what you need to do in the next 30 days. And then, you know, blogging and content is a huge way to drive traffic and SEO. And this will help you get ready for the next 60 and the 90-day action plans on here. So if you don't have a website that allows you to blog easily, you know, it might be a good idea to think about how you can get a platform to do that. As for outbound strategy, you need to look at your email capabilities. We put out a survey last month about this, and some of you guys have it, but we need to be able to make sure that you can segment those people and make sure that you can effectively create and publish marketing emails to them. You gotta have a very good base so that you can make this systematic and automatic. And then finally, you got to have some way to define your lead conversion process. And these are things that we're going to be working on with partners. We actually have some workshops that are coming out this quarter that we'll be sharing a little bit more information about here in the coming weeks. Some of you may have already received some communications about that, but these are exercises that we need you guys to commit to. The 60-day plan is more about getting everything ready. You've defined your focus area, you've got campaigns, you're figuring out how to leverage all these great solutions, you're updating your websites, you're doing very specific actions to help drive, your digital presence, and you're beginning to start publishing and putting information out there on social media, livening things up. You're going to have a blogging strategy to help make things going. And we have a wonderful tool on here that we're going to be presenting today called Project Odo to help you execute your Office 365 and Azure campaigns. And then come September 5th, that's the date I was told by our vendor, that they're going to be having Business Central content and other types of content available to use through this great tool. Obviously, we don't want to wait till September. We want to get deals in the door, so we built the out-of-the-box campaign to help you guys get started. As for the outbound strategy, you got to update the CRM, get the marketing automation platform cleaned up, and cleaning up your database. It's really important to make sure that your message goes. And then lastly, you gotta, define the landing page strategy to help you guys convert. If you're not able to do that, we're able to help. On the 90-day campaign, we want to make sure that we are in full swing right now and we're ready to go to market, and we're going to be continuously pumping out content to help you drive your customer ads. So, you want to make sure you define your blogging strategy, social media strategy, get your campaigns in order. And, for some partners, a contact us may be your best defined call to action. But if you're able to, provide a free cloud assessment or a workshop or proof of concepts, this will be helpful in helping you convert those leads. So right now we're going to start jumping into the next section of the webinar, where we're going to be talking about our great new tool that we're promoting and helping partners execute against. So this is picking your O365 and Azure plays. So again, I previously talked about getting the customer to accept the mutual CSP link. It's potentially likely that they have some Microsoft Cloud subscription today. So if they do have that, you want to make sure you get this. As for Microsoft Azure, again, we're focusing on the Dynamics partners right now, as this is a great service that you can put out there for Azure Site Recovery and Backup for your Dynamics customers to help with business continuity. So these are, this tool that we're going to be sharing with you is great for existing customers. And now let's go ahead and jump in. So introducing Odo. Partners that have used this have seen a significant increase in their sales leads. And there's a lot of growth going on here. So to sign up for an account, it's free. You can go to www.contentmx.com/Odo. Now, what I'm going to do right now is jump back into my nifty little pre-populated web browser, and we're going to jump into Project Odo. So here's a quick overview. I recommend everyone go to this website and start looking around. I'm going to give you a quick tour on things that you should consider when you're in here. I'm going to give you a couple other just high-level demo. I expect you guys to go in here and look at the page. They tell you what you need. If you scroll down this page, you can go down here. They've got resources, the getting started, training videos. But this video right here really explains the platform. I'm not going to sit here and press play for 7 minutes to allow you to do this. This is something that you should check out and evaluate. To sign up for an account, it's simple. Fill out this form. Now we're going to discuss in a little bit further details about the services that we're able to help provide you with if you guys just don't have the resources to do this, to execute these campaigns. And I'll share that on the next slide. But before I get there, I just wanted to show you a few quick clicks that will help you get a lot from this Odo platform. So working with Odo, there's these videos here. It's how to sign in, how to share content, how to manage users within your system, making network connections. Now when you're in Project Odo, this is what it looks like. All right. On here, you're able to add channels. Right now, there are 6 channels on here. You got the O365 SMB one, you got the mid-market, you got Azure content on here, and these are specific content packs that you can use to run campaigns against your customers. On here, you're able to have these predefined emails completed. And if you wanted to email one of these or share off to your networks, all these networks that are out here, you can actually share this content pretty easily, and you can make these posts go out. These green checkbox means we actually did a little bit of actions. So last night I was just, validating and just wanted to make sure that this was working properly for partners. And this was a test email that I sent myself as the test content. These are very nicely created emails, and you can customize and add your own banner on here. You can add your social media profiles, and this is a nice polished look that you can give to your customers. The Project Odo team generates content fairly regularly. And when you start these campaigns and when you log into the system, it'll allow you to send these messages off to your email list. It allows you to publish content to your channels. And it's a great way to leverage content created by people that are contracted by Microsoft to enable partners to be successful. So let's go ahead and just, it's pretty powerful stuff. Now, one thing that's really neat, when these emails do come out, I just clicked on view it in the browser. We test this against our previous SBS account, but if you go here and you follow us on Facebook, Odo publishes these great content articles through this, right? And these are things that you can put through your channel. So if you need good new content specific to Office or Azure, Project Odo is a really great way to do that, to have very professional looking content. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go back. We kind of jumped through these slides pretty quickly. Signing up is pretty simple. There's a walkthrough configuration process that goes through. I showed you a quick demo of the product. You can add contents on there. I want to make sure you guys view the how Odo works video. That's important. These are the training videos. I showed you how to get to those links. So basically, if you want us to help manage this for you, it's very getting started as self-service. You can do this yourself. But if you want us to do this, this is basically what we need. We need you guys to request an Odo account, create a user for us so that we can log in and help manage and configure your setup. It's a pretty simple process to do it. If you need help getting this configured, we'll do it for $100. We'll get you connected with our marketing resource to help set up your account the right way. And if you want us to manage it and send emails using your domain and your email addresses, we'll do it for you, and we'll charge you $25 a month to do that, to get that going. It's something that's pretty simple. Now, on top of that, this is all great content that Microsoft puts off, but what we need is a very specific action. So here's a simple thing that I've been telling partners that I've been working with is, if your customers have a Microsoft CSP subscription, get them to accept our mutual CSP link. From there, you get a lot of great information from Partner Center to be able to evaluate their accounts and tell them how to best leverage the Microsoft stack.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
There's a question, basically, it says, we're suggesting to use email campaigns, but could this Odo content be copied and pasted for SEO blogs?
Great question. So going back into the Odo, and I'll just show you quickly, it actually writes blogs for you. And what's the interesting, I go off with a call with the vendor. Let's see. There's ways to actually just publish these blogs, and it will publish to your blogging platform. Now, I have a background in marketing, and I asked them about the duplicate content piece. When you publish these articles and when you post these, let's go ahead and let's just jump into it. So if you share this, lovely, I got to sign in. It allows you, let's see, where is it? Post SBS face test landing page. Well, some of these different, yes, you can do it, and you can customize this content for you. Some of the different actions that are on here will actually publish to your own blogging site. So if you have WordPress, you can publish blogs from here to your WordPress site. It's kind of a cool feature. And with the uniqueness of content, you can come in here and edit it. But based on your information, you definitely want to make sure you change up the titles. You want to make sure when you use hashtags or anything like that, a lot of this stuff's generic. If you're targeting specific industries, you want them to see this information, right? So, just put in hashtag MS Dynamics or hashtag Office 365. We're telling partners to use this tool. We don't want a bunch of duplicate content out there, but you can all make it yourselves. You can all make it new. You can all make it your own. And based on when you actually start on here, the campaigns are on a cycle. And if one person starts today and one person starts a week from now, you guys are going to be posting different content. So when you're ready to engage, let's make this happen.
And we've got, again, if you want to utilize us, we can help you with all of that.
Yes. All right. Excellent. So we talked about the call to action here. There's some really great content available here. The next piece that we're going to talk about is picking your ERP and CRM plays. Business Central is a major focus for the Stratus Cloud Alliance. As the only Microsoft distributor specializing in D365, Business Central is close to our heart. We need to be successful in this program, and you guys are the partners that are going to make it happen. So we've put together a few tools for you to take advantage of on this program in order to, start getting the word out there. This is definitely more for customers that may have Office 365 or people that are brand new and thinking about getting Business Central. We built out a fair number of resources on this in order to make this happen. The free cloud assessment and clicking the mutual CSP link is a great way for you to get into those accounts. So if you're a Dynamics partner, these are great CTAs that help you capture those revenues opportunities. But we built our Better Together campaign, and then we've also developed the Business Central sales tools demos that were provided by Microsoft, and create a landing page that you can use and leverage in order to help reduce your cost of sale and working with customers. Regarding the CRM plays, if you guys don't have a CRM practice, I showed you through the Yammer site and how to engage the Velosio sales team, and clicking our D365 qualification questions to engage our sales team. We actually had a few opportunities come through recently. We had a partner submit one on June 8th, and we closed the deal by June 29th. It was a really great referral lead that happened. The partner is going to make some money on that opportunity on the pro services, and obviously there's the subscription revenue opportunities there as well. But as we're focused on Business Central, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the campaign and show you where you can get these resources available. So our Better Together campaign, reinvent business productivity with Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Office 365. This URL, I'm going to drop into the chat. This is something that you should take advantage of, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here as well so that you guys can do it. And put it into the chat. It's a nice little landing page so that you can pull all these resources down yourselves. We also put it into our Yammer site as a zip file that you can pull. But you can basically, it's a brandable ebook, email with images, emails without images, landing page content, and images. When you visit this page, it's pretty nice. Click here, download the instructions. Here's all the copy, all the campaign materials, and then here's the ebook that you can customize for your organization. Down here are the images that you can use in order to help have a nice polished looking email campaign put together for you. So let me go ahead and click next on the PowerPoint. Better Together. This is it. You guys can pull it down. It's there for you.
Jeff, this is at this point something that wouldn't be run through Odo, correct?
Correct. This is. Keep going.
I was just going to say this is something basically that they would, have to do to their, own database or lists, or connect with us if they wanted our assistance.
Yep. So we're happy to help you guys with this. Let us know what you need, and we'll help on here. So this is a really beautiful campaign. When I first saw it come out, I was actually really impressed with it. There's multiple emails. There's content to the landing page. You guys can leverage this. So this all comes back into the 90-day enablement plan for marketing. If you guys don't have the capability to easily create web pages on your site, you may be at a disadvantage. So, in this 30-day time period, you really need to look at yourself, look at your digital presence, and being able to transform into the partner that you need to become. It's actually a really exciting time. All right. So the other place that you can pull all this information if you have challenges, you can go to our Yammer site. Again, this information is available. Let's see, Yammer, I put into the files yesterday for the Stratus Cloud Alliance. One click, you pull down the whole thing, and it's the same content but broken out, just in a different format. And at some point, my folder will open. Sorry, guys, I'm showing you guys how to do this, so to help prevent questions and just let you guys get rolling. So here are the instructions. Here's the copy. I mean, it's really great stuff, and you can power through this very quickly and get this whole campaign together. Email attachments, without content, landing page content, with images, without, and you can run with it. All right, so back to the presentation. Just trying to make sure I keep on task. So this campaign's all about generating that client call, right? You want to get that meeting with them. You want to learn a little bit more about them. When you customize the ebook, there'll be a call to action for them to come connect with you and make that available. The next asset that we created for you to leverage is leverage the BC sales tools. You can leverage our site, but you can also do it for yours. You can recreate this content, all the downloads, all the content information is available through our Yammer site. If you pull down that URL, there's a wonderful page that I actually really like, which is all the Microsoft videos based on the roles and the processes that they created for partners to leverage. Now, some of these videos, you know, based on your relationship with the customer, Craig Kreska goes through and says, you want to make sure you show the prospect these features, and then he goes into the actual demo. So if you have a really good relationship with your prospect, this might be something that you might be able to do. If you're going to recreate this content on your website, that's an option for you to do. Nothing in these videos is like, oh, this is terrible content for a prospect to see. They may actually appreciate what Microsoft is doing to help enable you guys. But let's just say you connected with I don't know, someone who's the business owner. You can open up this video. You can open up this YouTube and pull down this link and say, hey, check out this great video by Microsoft. And make this as a quick link for them to view. Now, let's say that there's specific pain points, or if there's things that you found within that quick discovery call to help reduce your cost of sale, and be like, I need to understand how the system can do procure to pay, or I need to understand, how do I do bank reconciliation. Each one of those links are available, and you can share those with your prospects. You can make those links available on your own sites and make it quick and available. Or you can go all in, recreate these videos yourselves to make it more you with your own branding, and all the PowerPoint slides are available within the Yammer site or the BC sales tool within the information on the Yammer site. So these tools are available, and I highly recommend that you get engaged on these to help reduce the cost of sale. The way that this reduces the cost of sale is you have that quick call with the prospect, you show them a few things that are great, you dig in further and figure out what they actually need, and you show them how you can solve their problems. Then you may be able to go into the demo environments, or maybe even provision a trial for the customer to help them speed that decision making. There's a lot going on here. We want you guys to be successful. Let us know how we can help. All right. So within the PowerPoint slide, you'll be able to see these role-based scenarios. You'll be able to see the process-based flows. So the last thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is to commit. We want to know who's ready to step up. Your success is a direct reflection upon our success. I'm putting in this form into our chat. Everyone go fill it out if you can. We want to know what you want to target. We want to know how we can help you. If you want us to manage the Odo campaigns, we're going to get started. It's going to happen. If you plan to manage it, let us know. We want to execute with you. This next half of this year is going to be great, and we want you guys on board. So I really encourage you guys to get engaged with our team. We're really trying our best to help you guys be successful, because without you, we can't be successful. So the last thing I'm going to cover here on our presentation today, it's just a very quick overview. I mean, we covered the Microsoft partner incentives. See if you qualify. Leverage all the resources that we've made available to you through our Yammer site. Get engaged, fill out these forms, make it happen. Dig down and commit to your 90-day marketing enablement plan. We've broken it down for you. Commit to targeting Office 365. Commit to Azure. Commit to selling Business Central. Now, we've got a busy quarter coming up. The next events that we're going to be participating in are Microsoft Inspire. We're at booth 1507. That's next week in Vegas. If any of you are able to attend, please join us. We'd love to connect with you, chat about your business, growing your opportunity. Microsoft's Business Application Summit, July 22nd through the 24th. We'd love it if any of you plan to attend, email Scott May or I. We're considering taking partners out to dinner on Monday night. There's no activities really planned, so please join us there. Jim Bowman and our team will be there, and we really want to connect with you. On July 25th, we're adding the invite to Yammer for our Nimble partner presentation. We had them on call, I believe back in May, but they wanted to join our presentation again. So if you guys are interested about Nimble, that's coming out. Our next SCA monthly CSP meeting will be August 2nd. That is the first Thursday of the month. If for some reason we have to push it to the 9th, please understand that may happen, but August 2nd is the day that we're going for. We mentioned earlier the Business Central workshops in this quarter. We're going to be sharing information with partners and working these out to try to get you guys equipped to tackle the Business Central environment. If you haven't done so already, Directions North America is happening September 30th through October 3rd in San Diego. This is the Business Central event. You're going to learn a lot there. I've been to this event the past 5 years. It's everything that we learn comes firsthand from the executive management team and the general manager of Business Central, all the product marketing team, This is a great partner event. It's a must attend. And then obviously Dynamics, the UG Summit's happening in Phoenix in October. So that is the conclusion of our event. We want to execute for FY19. That's Microsoft's FY19. Now let's see if there's any questions that came through. We gave you a lot to do on this call. So thank you. We had a question come in for Odo for D365 specific materials. September 5th is a target release date from the Content MX group to have all the D365 specific campaign materials. I was on a call with them earlier today talking about this. They're planning to have Business Central content and CRM content available for our partners. And we'll get the full list of the different channels that they're planning to have. If there are specific materials that you guys want, let us know. We actually have an opportunity to influence what they're making, so let us know right now.
But we want to go through and get started now with the campaigns that are out there, just to get everybody up to speed on it, using the tools, generating interest and awareness with the existing client base for the solutions, in the CSP program that are available. And then by the time that they have the BC information, we should be ready to just, roll right into that. So, we're going to be following up with everybody to make sure, we're getting, programs going to get that going this quarter and not necessarily wait until the Business Central is out. So, and this is Scott May. I'm going to be at Inspire next week. So if any of you on the call are going to be at Inspire, please let me know. I'd love to go through and get connected with you at the booth or at a one-on-one meeting. So certainly let me know if you're going to be at Inspire in Las Vegas, and we'd be love to get together with you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, guys. Please feel free to put in more questions. Thank you and have a wonderful day.